now that Le'Veon Bell's part of your room, just wondering what kind of capabilities he gives the offense that maybe you guys didn't have before. And Brad, I'll have one quick follow-up.
He brings, a veteran who's got it done on a high level in this league. Clearly still has some juice in the tank. Very smart. He's been real influential with just having conversations with Clyde as well as the room on just some of his experience. But not just being an experienced guy, but a guy who's going to be able to go out and do some things for us. Route running, hands, juice through the hole, leg drive, just vision. So just some of the things I've seen in a couple of days have been real impressive to me. Primarily his attitude, number one, and number two, his ability to learn.
I was going to ask you, you said that he's clearly got some juice in the tank. Is that something you've seen since he's been here, or could you tell from his tape with the Jets this year that he's got that juice in the tank?
Yeah, you take things with a grain of salt. And, you have conversations behind the scenes with people who work with him and see him every day. But again, his attitude here and just his pep in his step, and just it's like he's kind of feel like a little rebirth to an extreme. So I'm just excited to have him here and looking forward to what he can do for us on Sunday.
Let's go next to Herbie Tiopi. Go ahead, Herbie.
Hey, Coach. Good afternoon. Eric Bieniemy was telling us a few minutes ago that Le'Veon Bell called Clyde Edwards-Helaire before he signed here just to say, is it okay? Mm-hmm. Are you okay with me coming here? What does that say about Bell's character as a person and as a player to do that?
Yeah, I mean, that just lets you know, he's a guy who has respect for what's going on. He has a level of character that maybe people don't know about, but obviously it showed itself in that situation. I know the conversation I had with him previous to him making his final decision, I was very impressed just with what some of his goals are and different things like that. And they melded into what we want to get done here. And there was no level of selfishness or anything I heard. He said, look, I'm coming in to get in where I fit in. I can help. And I know you guys will use me the right way. And whatever that is, I'm going to do.
Let's go next to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Deland, I'm interested from your perspective, going from situations where, hey, maybe you start the year with Spencer, he gets hurt, and then obviously you have to get ready for Kareem. There was a situation last year where, LaShawn comes in and you make the offense work for him. I just wonder from your perspective, how much as previous situations where you add a new back or the situation changes can help you for this specific situation with Le'Veon?
I think it helps. Just for me personally, with having LaShawn last year, it gave me some insight as to how to get the guys prepped faster and different things like that. So I think, right now, Le'Veon is the benefit of that as far as I had a plan for getting him ready quick. And I think it's been showing in practice thus far. The guy don't look like he's been here the whole year. He's operating at a high level mentally. And then the things as far as the physical part is definitely showing itself. So we get a full speed practice today. So it'll be exciting to see what he does there. And then we roll into Sunday and see what happens.
All right, guys, we're running out of time. So we got time for two more. We'll do Pete and then Robert. Go ahead, Pete.
Hey, Coach, I know that you were in contact with Clyde a bit during the draft process, obviously super high on him. When this decision happens, what are the conversations like with Clyde right away, and how did he take it in your estimation?
Well, as soon as just the thought that we would do anything with Le'Veon came up, I contacted him, Clyde, and Clyde was excited. He's definitely very comfortable in his skin. He knows how we feel about him. The numbers, the way he's playing and different things like that speak for itself. I think if he wasn't playing well, it may be more apprehension and more looking over the guy's playing well, and he's been playing well all season. He put an exclamation point on that last week. So we'll continue to move forward, but Clyde is, he's excited, welcomed him, obviously had that conversation with him previous to coming here, previous to Le'Veon coming here. So just excited about the possibilities, and it does nothing to slow down Clyde's progress at all, in my opinion.
Let's go last to Robert Rinson. Go, Robert.
Hey, Coach. So you guys are going to likely see snow when you head up to Denver. Is there sort of some technique that you tell the guys when they're running in snow and when the conditions on the field aren't the best that you teach to the guys?
Nah, we just go play. Make sure you got the right cleats on, and we just go out and ball. That's an opportunity to run the ball more. So shoot, you ain't got to tell them guys nothing except secure the ball and get positive yardage.